Hey everyone, it's Outcast01, and we are back in my base. So, today I have really just one thing planned that I want to do. I want to get all of my animals over here to the new base. They are still in their old pen, outside of where my old base was, and they, I was planning on leaving them over there just because of the mob cap deal for the witch farm, but you know what? I need the animals over here. I'm also going to set up a couple of other little things here. And yeah, so we're going to get some more animals over here, get some food going on, and just generally get things going here. So this is where I'm going to be putting the new animal pen. It's going to be I'm going to be knocking out a section of the wall here and expanding out the area to get the animal pens in this area. Now I've already gone into my test world and made sure that everything's going to fit here, and it should look quite nice, and the golem should be happy because he's going to have a little bit more room to walk around and more friends to hang out with. Instead of just the horses, he's going to have the sheep and some chickens and some cows and pigs, and yeah, so he'll have a little more company to keep himself busy with. You'll notice that I've also gotten rid of the giant oak tree farm that was right here. I've stopped using the oak trees, and I am now going with the spruce. The spruce, I can actually get more out of this farm and quicker than I can with the oak trees. So it's a bunch of 4x4 or 2x2 spruce trees in a checkerboard pattern across this whole one chunk area. And it will fill up my inventory with stacks of wood and as well as the saplings, whereas the oak tree farm, it wouldn't fill up my inventory with saplings. I'd have to I would never have enough saplings to restock the farm, so I'd always have to make smaller little farms to just refill that. This is no problem. This fills up real nice and neat. It grows real tall. With the Treecapitator, I take these down pretty darn quick. And yeah. And there goes my yard lighting. Pretty blinky lights. And that's just some dark oak. Alright, let's head back inside. Now down here in my main workshop area, I have done a lot of rearranging of everything. I have rearranged the lights, so there's less lights, but there's still enough light to keep things from spawning inside of here. I've rearranged everything. I've redone my kitchen area. So now this is all Pam's HarvestCraft stuff and all of my food. My enchantment table is now over here with the potion area. It's a nice neat little guy. I used some of the Carpenter's blocks to get these nice angled looks on everything. This gets up to full power, no problem. Nice little compact little corner of magic and enchantment and potion making going on here. I've got all of my electrical age tools right here. And I seem to keep putting these things back in this one spot underneath the door. This is the door right here. And they just keep ending up right back here, which is kind of funny. This is better storage, iron locker. And I get a lot more storage from it. I can easily keep all of the electrical age stuff in here. I got my lights up here just to keep them separate from everything else to make it quicker to grab. So yeah, this is like your little cupboard at home where you have all the spare light bulbs. That's my deal right there. BiblioCraft tool holders, just make them look a little pretty. I think I need to charge the battery in this clock pretty soon here. Yeah, it's getting pretty low. This is a battery charger. That's where the battery goes. You see, there's got some battery packs in there. This guy right here, the Deconstruction Table. This thing is a lifesaver. So any of you who have ever accidentally made too much of something and want to get those resources back and just sitting there kicking yourself because you can't take back what was made, you can't undo what was made, you can do it with this table. So I'm gonna grab that guy, and it's gonna let me only get one block of sandstone back because there's only one thing here. Let's see, what do I have more of? Let's go with this. So now I can take these stone bricks and go back to stone. I'm not going to do that because I want to use that stuff for the project coming up here. But this is a great mod. I did a showcase of this, and this is the whole mod, is this one tool. You don't have to put in an entire huge mod that adds in hundreds of different items to get one thing. This is it. Here's my copy machine. This is from the Better Storage. It basically you load this up with supplies, and it will let you make multiples of an item. So let's say you want to make some stairs. Normally, if you want to make more than just the 4 stairs, you have to sit there and keep repeating the pattern over and over and over and over and over again. Well, this, as long as you got the wood in there, it will just pull it out of the inventory and make more for you. Now I'll show you the this guy here. I got back my wood. So 2 great little tools to have. My crucibles, all my FSP stuff, extra FSP stuff. I'm still using a lot of the normal chests just because I have so many of them. There's not enough justification to go to the full-on better storage chests. They do hold a lot more, but I don't really need it for this stuff. So yeah, and notice there's a new pipe running here. That's running down the hallway to the reworked portal room. And I've redone the walls here in cobblestone just to go with my theme of keeping the stone brick as floor or ceiling and cobblestone as the walls. More of the Carpenter blocks here. I just love this new staircase that I made. It's pretty nice. So there's actually 8 of these water turbines here. There's a few more in the background there. You can kind of see them there. But that's what's powering all the lights in this section. And as for the steam line, I got a little setup here. I got a filler and the furnace here, just to, stuff that needs to get cooked off, or if I have to, quickly fill up my tools before I head out. I have them all set and ready to go. You may remember the portal used to be like right about here, and I had the spiral staircase in the middle there. It's now more like a grand staircase, and portal room still the same. New portal room in the nether. I have this nice room. This is still in the same area as where it originally was. I keep coming out this a different direction. I don't know what's going on with that. It's kind of weird because then when I go through the portal back through, I'm facing the way I need to face to go back out of it. So it's kind of confusing. Yes, I did just jump up 2 blocks high. I have done some enhancements to my exosuit, and one of the enhancements is the leap actuator, which lets me jump about almost 3 high. I also have the acoustic dampeners on my legs here so that I run more silently. I did go and downgrade the version of steam power so that my my exosuit would render properly. There's no gas showing up at the moment, which is always a plus. And yeah, there's not a whole lot going on out here. I've got this place all set up nice and secure. I have not had any zombie pigmen spawn inside the room, which is always nice. Let's go ahead and head back home here. Alright, just a quick update. I have made the walls. I've started the border. I've got most of the pens started in here. So all the sheep are going to go out here along the outside edge. Probably going to do cows in this one here. Probably pigs and the dogs and these smaller ones. And yeah, I think I'm going to end up doing the the Mumbo's Chicken Shack deal, where he has the automated, chickens, dropping eggs into dispensers that then get spit out into a holding area where they're allowed to grow and then burn to death in lava and be cooked and picked up by another dispenser. I think I'm going to end up making one of those. Not quite sure where, probably in the back corner over there. And one nice thing about this setup with this guy here is that I have even managed to tie the lights that I got in here into the rest of the lighting grid that covers the entire grounds. So as it starts getting dark here, this should turn on any second now. There they go. So yeah, so now I've got my lighting in here. I'm probably going to do some nice big skylights, just big pieces of glass all through here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any patterns in the ceiling or anything. I have an idea that I may try. I'm not entirely certain. I'll stick with it, but you'll find out whatever I do. I don't know what the limit is to the number of leads you can have going at once, but here are 8 sheep in tow. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to handle more than this. Not sure which is funnier, carrying all those sheep around or hauling all these cows and having them run with me. Okay, and here we are. The pens are all done. All the animals are put away. So I got all my cows, I got my sheep, I got my dogs over here now. What's up, doggies? I got the pigs in here. And I even went ahead and built myself a Mumbo's Chicken Shack. So I got my chickens up there. I only got about 4. It's only me in this world, so I don't need that many. And it's definitely producing chicken. It's not going at an alarming rate, but it's enough to keep me going, no problems. I also got, everything else and the plants upstairs and everything. So I rearranged everything in here. The horses have been moved to the back wall now. It just made it easier to reset up the pens over there and get them more organized back there. Especially since to keep the front end of the base looking all nice and pretty and even, because I'm kind of OCD like that, I have moved the tree farm into a identical pen opposite of the animal pens. So that is all a bunch of spruce trees, the 2x2 spruce trees, and it will fill up my inventory with materials and give me back more than enough saplings to refill it. Also, to make the base appearance a little nicer, I've been working with the Carpenter's blocks here. So now I've got the Carpenter blocks in the corners here to give it this nice angled, chiseled look on the corners. So it's just trying to break up the appearance of the base so it's not just one giant gray blob. And that's dark oak that I got in there. It still looks like a giant office building, but it looks a little bit nicer. And here's the back side of the chicken shack. You can look inside there. Hey chickens, what's up? See all of my sheep and animals down there. So this is all Carpenter's blocks, with the exception of the wood slabs. So all the windows are half slabs. So this, you can see from the hardened clay here, these are all the half slab, just to make it look a little bit nicer. Continuing up with everything there. So upstairs in the farm, I have rearranged everything. I got my mushrooms over there and over there. I got the nether wart growing in the middle here. Smaller patch of wheat and carrots and potatoes, and a little bit smaller setup for the melons. And yeah, so this is very sustainable for myself. Again, dark oak wood. I did a similar setup up here with the HarvestCraft stuff, and I'm gonna be rearranging all this stuff as well. I've got a few more plants that I didn't have before, and since all of these floors are empty, I am going to be reusing the space as separating out the different types of plants. You know, I'll have my leafy stuff, I'll have my my berries and all that good stuff in the floors upstairs. I've been slowly gathering more and more saplings that I'm going to end up making a nice orchard out in the yard here. I'm going to move the doors to right here instead of in that corner. But I made these nice little, little blisters. This being a swamp, slimes keep spawning out here, regardless of light level, and they are really annoying. That jumping, sucking sound that they make is really, really annoying. So I am going to be making some of the new defensive turrets that are in the Electrical Age mod. And I think I'm going to set them up in the corners of these two extensions and end up making like a little kill box in the front door area where they love to hang out and hop around and try to get into my base. And so that will be upcoming here. And yeah, that'll be fun. There's going to be a lot of construction for that because I have to do quite a bit to get those things in here and get them working right. So stay tuned for that one. Now, as you can see, I've also made a new skin for myself, and I'm actually quite happy with it. It looks awesome in 1.8. This not being 1.8, it's still 1.7.10. You don't see all of the additional armor pads that are on with the this outfit. So yeah, that'll be fun when I show you this in a 1.8 world. So yeah, that's it for this time. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video. Leave some comments. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Any feedback is appreciated. Until next time, I will see you guys later.